I mean, if you're doing a study or anything, if you approach somebody, I kind of expected more of, or at least this is what I was taught, is to kind of explain your background and your approach first. So I guess right off the bat, when you're just like, oh, can I take a picture of your feet? It was just like, okay, sure.
Hello, excuse me. Can I take photos of your feet?
Sorry?
Can I take photos of your feet?
Photos of my...
Of your feet, yeah.
Why?
I'm a model scout. It's for my YouTube.
Sure.
Bare feet? Is bare feet okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we sit on the grass?
Sure.
Cool, awesome. Let me see, sun's here. Let me have you sit right here on that spot. All right, go ahead, have a seat.
Okay.
Just take your shoes and socks off, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. do you walk around campus asking for people?
I walk everywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, how did you feel when I came up to you and asked you for this?
A little weird, awkward.
Oh, weird and awkward. Why?
Yeah. I mean, I get approached on campus a lot for random things, but feet is the first time. The rarity of that kind of makes it a little awkward.
Okay. When you say awkward, do you expound on that, on the awkwardness of it?
Feet could be an interesting topic.
Yeah.
I guess if I see it more symbolically, feet keeps you on the ground, our form of natural transportation. Yeah, very interesting topic.
Yeah. Notwithstanding the subject, how did you feel about my approach to you?
I mean, if you're doing a study or anything, if you approach somebody, I kind of expected more of, or at least this is what I was taught, is to kind of explain your background and your approach first. So I guess right off the bat, when you're just like, oh, can I take a picture of your feet? It was just like, okay, sure.
Straight to the point. Which do you appreciate more? Like the introduction, like almost like reading a script, like, hi, my name is, this is what I do, or just straight to the point, yo, can I take a picture of your feet?
I probably like a little bit of both. I want to know what you want to do right off the bat, and then kind of your approach and the background of why you're doing it.
Okay.
But that's just my personal.
Has anybody ever been attracted to your feet? You ever had like compliments? Like like a guy say, oh, you got really pretty feet?
No.
Do you think you have pretty feet?
They're okay.
They're okay? Do you think they're pretty?
I'd like to be confident in myself and my natural appearance.
Yeah.
And I'd like to love myself for what I was given. And appreciate my body.
Okay. That's good. How do you maintain your feet?
I don't.
Switch? You don't?
Actually, no, not really. Other than like the typical pedicure, if that's available right now.
Yeah, so do you go to nail salons?
Yes, I do.
Now that the nail salons are out of service, what do? Do you do self-care, like home pedicures?
Yeah, sometimes. I have a busy schedule, so I haven't really maintained my foot in particular. I haven't maintained a lot of things.
How do you feel right now? You still feel awkward?
A little, but I mean, I hope I'm helping you.
You are helping me.
Your study and your video.
Yeah, you are. We're good. Okay. Thank you very much, though.
Not a problem. I hope everything works out.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Understand and communicate your wants. What is understanding and communicating your wants? Understanding your wants is to be clear, concise, and focused about what you want to do, then suggesting the idea of what you want to do to another person, resulting in that person having a complete understanding of what you want to do. So take me for example. When I scout for models and I see one that I like, I know that I want to take photos of her and her feet and interview her for my YouTube. I then approach her and communicate this idea to her. This is what you witness in the beginning of this video and other videos of this series. Why is it important to understand and communicate your wants? If you're unable to or lack the confidence to communicate effectively what it is you want to another person, and your understanding of what you want is not clear and concise, and as such, you need to focus more attention on why it is you want what you want. Let's take me as an example again. And this is really the most important factor that has aided to my success with scouting, because I know exactly the purpose and the why of what I want. Besides the fact that it brings me immense pleasure to have consensual fun with women who are strangers and play with their feet, I am also a content creator, which is self-evident by this video you are watching. And it also brings me pleasure to help others to be able to do what I do. So these are the three main ideas I suggest to a woman when I explain why I want photos and videos of her and her feet. Focusing your attention on what you want gives you the ability to put your mind to work to devise and carry out plans for getting what you want, and excluding all thoughts irrelevant to what you want. How do you understand and communicate your wants? Understanding comes with introspection, which is defined as the examination or observation of one's own mental and emotional process. Ask yourself what brings you pleasure. Then imagine a scenario of events in your mind where you see yourself in a state of happiness, and then act it out in real life. Furthermore, make sure the results of the act are constructive. If the act involves another person, be able to effectively communicate that vision to the person and confirm they are receptive to the vision. To do this takes constant practice and the ability to cope with rejection. For commentary on how to cope with rejection, watch Chapter 1 of this video series, Embrace the Struggle. What is the constructive result of understanding and communicating your wants? Freedom, which is the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. To summarize, understanding and communicating your wants is being clear, concise, and focused about what you want to do. Then suggesting the idea of what you want to do to another person so that the other person has a complete understanding of what you want to do. It is important to understand the why or purpose of what you want so you may devise and carry out plans to communicate what you want and get what you want from another. Exclude all thoughts irrelevant to your purpose. Imagine and act out scenarios where you are communicating effectively and getting what you want from another. Expect rejection and cope with it until you attain the freedom to get what you want. This is Chapter 3 of the Scouting Session YouTube video series. I hope you got something constructive out of it, and if you did, feel free to leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.